If you're new in my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy.
Top 10 of the most intelligent animals in the world 2016. Number 10. Cats. Cats have excellent night vision and can see at only 1/6 the light level required for human vision. 43. This is partly the result of cat eyes having a tapetum kitten, which reflects any light that passes through the retina back into the eye, thereby increasing the eye's sensitivity to dim light. Cats have excellent hearing and can detect an extremely broad range of frequencies. They can hear higher-pitched sounds than either dogs or humans, detecting frequencies from 55 Hz to 79,000 Hz, a range of 10.5 octaves, while humans and dogs both have ranges of about 9 octaves. Cats have an acute sense of smell, due, in part, to their well-developed olfactory bulb and a large surface of olfactory mucosa, about 5.8 centimeters to 0.90 inches in area, which is about twice that of humans. Outdoor cats are active both day and night, although they tend to be slightly more active at night. The timing of cats' activity is quite flexible and varied, which means house cats may be more active in the morning and evening, as a response to greater human activity at these times. Although they spend the majority of their time in the vicinity of their home, house cats can range many hundreds of meters from the central point, and are known to establish territories that vary considerably in size, in one study ranging from 7 to 28 hectares, 17 to 69 acres. Number 9. Squirrels. Squirrels breed once or twice a year and give birth to a varying number of young after 3 to 6 weeks, depending on species. The young are born naked, toothless, and blind. In most species of squirrel, only the female looks after the young, which are weaned at around 6 to 10 weeks of age and become sexually mature at the end of their first year. In general, ground-dwelling species are social animals, often living in well-developed colonies, but the tree-dwelling species are more solitary. Ground-and-tree squirrels are typically diurnal or crepuscular, while flying squirrels tend to be nocturnal except for lactating flying squirrels and their offspring, which have a period of diurnality during the summer. Number 8. Elephants. The African bush elephant can be found in habitats as diverse as dry savannas, deserts, marshes, and lake shores, and in elevations from sea level to mountain areas above the snow line. Forest elephants mainly live in equatorial forests, but will enter gallery forests and canyons between forests and savannas. Asian elephants prefer areas with a mix of grasses, low woody plants and trees, primarily inhabiting dry thorn scrub forests in southern India and Sri Lanka, and evergreen forests in Middle. Elephants are herbivorous and will eat leaves, twigs, fruit, bark, grass and roots. They are born with sterile intestines and require bacteria obtained from their mother's feces to digest vegetation. Good memory. Number 7. Octopus. Octopuses are highly intelligent, possibly more so than any other order of invertebrates. The exact extent of their intelligence and learning capability is much debated among biologists, but maze and problem-solving experiments have shown evidence of a memory system that can store both short and long-term memory. It is not known precisely what contribution learning makes to adult octopus behavior. Young octopus learn almost no behaviors from their parents, with whom they have very little contact. As stated above, even the octopus that have the longest lifespan, the giant Pacific octopus, simply doesn't live long enough after the young are born to teach them very much. Approximately 6 weeks after mating, the female lays 20,000,100,000 eggs over the course of several days on the inner side of a rocky den. For the next 5 to 8 months she tends the eggs, carefully cleaning and aerating them until they hatch. The female does not leave a brood, even to eat, and will die within weeks or months after they hatch, gradually becoming weaker as she dies of starvation. The male dies shortly after mating. The typical lifespan of the octopus is between 3 to 5 years. Number 6. Dogs. Dog intelligence is the ability of the dog to perceive information and retain it as knowledge or applying to solve problems. Dogs have been shown to learn by inference. A study with Rico showed that he knew the labels of over 200 different items. He inferred the names of novel items by exclusion learning and correctly retrieved those novel items immediately and also 4 weeks after the initial exposure. Dogs have advanced memory skills. A study documented the learning and memory capabilities of a border collie, Chaser, who would learn the names and could associate by verbal command over 1,000 words. Dogs are able to read and react appropriately to human body language such as gesturing and pointing, and to understand human voice commands. Dogs demonstrated theory of mind by engaging in deception. An experimental study showed compelling evidence that Australian dingoes can outperform domestic dogs in non-social problem solving, indicating that domestic dogs may have lost much of their original problem-solving abilities once they joined humans. Another study indicated that after undergoing training to solve a simple manipulation task, dogs that are faced with an insoluble version of the same problem look at the human, while socialized wolves do not. Modern domestic dogs use humans to solve their problems for them. Number 5. Whales. Whales are known to teach, learn, cooperate, scheme, and grieve. The neocortex of many species of whale is home to elongated spindle neurons that, prior to 2007, were known only in hominids. In humans, these cells are involved in social conduct, emotions, judgment, and theory of mind. Whale spindle neurons are found in areas of the brain that are homologous to where they are found in humans, suggesting that they perform a similar function. Bubble net feeding. Brain size was previously considered a major indicator of the intelligence of an animal. Since most of the brain is used for maintaining bodily functions, greater ratios of brain to body mass may increase the amount of brain mass available for more complex cognitive tasks. Allometric analysis indicates that mammalian brain size scales at approximately the or 3/4 exponent of the body mass. Comparison of a particular animal's brain size with the expected brain size based on such allometric analyses provides an encephalization quotient that can be used as another indication of animal intelligence. Sperm whales have the largest brain mass of any animal on Earth, averaging 8,000 cubic centimeters, 490 inches 3 and 7.8 kilograms, 17 pounds, in mature males, in comparison to the average human brain which averages 1,450 cubic centimeters, 88 inches 3, in mature males. The brain-to-body mass ratio in some odontocetes, such as bilges and bird whales, is second only to humans. Number 4. Parrots. Studies with captive birds have given insight into which birds are the most intelligent. While parrots are able to mimic human speech, studies with the African grey parrot have shown that some are able to associate words with their meanings and form simple sentences. Along with crows, ravens, and jays, family Curviva, parrots are considered the most intelligent of birds. The brain-to-body size ratio of cetaceans and cetaceans is comparable to that of higher primates. One argument against the supposed intelligent capabilities of bird species is that birds have a relatively small cerebral cortex, which is the part of the brain considered the main area of intelligence in other animals. However, birds use a different part of the brain, the neoastral HVC, as the seat of their intelligence. These species tend to have the largest hyperstriata, and Harvey J. Carbon, a neuroscientist at the University of California, San Diego, who studied bird physiology, has discovered that the lower part of the avian brain is functionally similar to that in humans. Not only have parrots demonstrated intelligence through scientific testing of their language-using ability, but also some species of parrots such as the key are also highly skilled. Number 3. Bottlenose dolphins. Cognitive abilities that have been investigated include concept formation, sensory skills, and mental representations. Such research has been ongoing since the 1970s. This includes acoustic and behavioral mimicry, comprehension of novel sequences in an artificial language, memory, monitoring of self-behavior, discrimination and matching, comprehension of symbols for various body parts, comprehension of pointing gestures and gaze, as made by dolphins or humans, mirror self-recognition, and numerical values. Number 2. Pigs. Pigs appear in the traditional and popular arts, media, and cultures of many societies, where they sometimes carry religious symbolism. In Asia, the wild boar is one of 12 animal images comprising the Chinese zodiac, while in Europe the boar represents a standard charge in heraldry. In Islam and Judaism, pigs and those who handle them are viewed negatively. Pigs are frequently alluded to in folk art, idioms, metaphors, and proverbs, and also occasionally in parables, for instance Parable of the Prodigal Son. The Three Little Pigs is a folktale, and Petal Pit is a popular British television show. According to research, a middle-aged pig can be as smart as a 3-year-old human being, and they know how to adapt to complex and violent mental situations because they have the ability to learn new skills easily. Number 1. Chimpanzees. Chimpanzees make tools and use them to acquire foods and for social displays. They have sophisticated hunting strategies requiring cooperation, influence, and rank. They are status conscious, manipulative, and capable of deception. They can learn to use symbols and understand aspects of human language, including some relational syntax, concepts of number and numerical sequence, and they are capable of spontaneous planning for a future state or event.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.